Hey guys, welcome back to Dude, it's David, and welcome back to the series 17 Countries in 17 Days. Today, I'm talking about probably one of the most interesting countries, and that is Albania. Now, to start, if I'm being honest, I didn't even know Albania was a place until we went on this trip and visited there, and now to me, it's crazy that more of the world doesn't know about it because it is so cool, and I can't wait to tell you about it. Now, to start, one of the coolest and most attractive things about Albania is that it is beautiful. I mean, the city is just okay, but the water is some of the prettiest water I've ever seen in my entire life. You're not gonna believe this. I'm gonna show you guys some videos right away because it is amazing. It has the most teal and blue and green, and you just have to see this to understand what I'm talking about.
He makes me gay.
The guy kept here. It's funny because he thinks he's like a song.
That's not cheer him on. That's not cheer him on.
It's not.
It's not cheer him
Look
on.
at the green below. He's gonna give us.
Okay, now we're waiting for my dad. He's about to come downstream. So what you just saw there was called the Blue Eye, and it's a pretty popular spot to visit in Albania, and the water was ice cold. We actually got to swim in it in the end. As you saw in the video, there was some people, and yes, like I said, it was so cold, but it was really, really hot outside. Now, I had to get right into this because it was so cool, and I knew you guys would love seeing that, and if you don't think that's beautiful, then I don't know what to tell you, because that is so cool and one of the most memorable places I've ever been. Now, a little backstory. Albania is a small-ish country, and it was a communist country till I want to say the 1990s, so not very long ago. And their country is still recovering from it, so we actually got to see firsthand walking around the cities. We saw a lot of old communist housing and things like that. We saw bunkers that the leader built for himself and all the people there. There was 180,000 bunkers or something because they were scared of being invaded at the time. So there's a lot of history in this place as well. So something that makes that really interesting today is because they used to be communist, it was so plain and it looked the same, and there just wasn't a lot of happy life there. So what they've done is in the last 20 years, they got rid of their communist leader and they're becoming a lot better country. That's why we're able to visit. But now they're starting to do colors. So they're trying to make themselves all happy again, if that makes sense. So they're painting their buildings very colorful. They have rainbow on the floor, colors on the building. And so it's a lot brighter and more vibrant, and it's just a happier vibe in general, which is really great. And so that was really cool to see. So it's kind of the people there are finally getting to express themselves and just be happy and really live life the best they can, and we got to see that all firsthand walking around the old communist buildings, like I said, and they were all repainted nice colors. So that was kind of cool. I have some pictures here for you guys to see, so you know what I'm talking about, and you see how there's a lot of color on these buildings. And now one of the next things I want to talk about Albania is, I mentioned the weather. It's very hot. At least when we went, we were in the summer. Yes, very, very hot. Now, the food there is not only good, but it is the cheapest food I think I've ever seen. For example, we got gelato, and if you've ever been to Europe, you know that it's €6 or around that price for 3 scoops of ice cream, or gelato, I should say. Sorry, my arm's getting so tired. But in Albania, it's euros. I think it's €1 a scoop. Hold on, I switch arms. It's €1 a scoop. And so we literally bought 26 scoops of ice creams for €26. And that is a lot cheaper than most of Europe. Actually, I could be wrong. Hold on, guys. I don't think they use euros. As you know, I went to 17 countries. I'm getting a little confused if Albania took euros or what payment. Because, yeah, I'm confused. Let me check that. I'm gonna put it on screen for you guys and find out. All I know, it was 1 for 1. It was so cool. It's like I said, 26 scoops of ice cream for a huge family was $26 euros, and that was amazing. It was very cheap. And same with the pizza. We got some really, really good pizza in Albania, and it was also very cheap. So we got 3 or 4 pizzas every night for my family to share. Now, those are some of the best things about Albania, and like I've said, I had so much fun, and I learned so much there. It was definitely a country that probably the country that I learned the most from, actually, I would say. And it was so amazing, and I really want to go back. I'd go back any day. As I've said 1,000 times, it was just a great country, and it was so cool. And that's about all I have for Albania, guys. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.